Hello friends, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. So we have another 25 patch block video for you. If you're new to my channel, head down that way, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and get notifications when I go live. Don't forget to like my videos with that thumbs up that's below this video, and share with your quilty friends. So today we're going to work on two blocks. We're going to start with a super simple one right here, although it has a dramatic look. And then we're going to move on to this guy right here, which in the end, I give you a little bit of ideas or tips for. So don't forget to watch till the very end, and I will see you at the end of the video. Bye. Okay, we're going to start with something simple. We're going to do this one. So for this block, we need 5 different colors. We need 2 of one, 4 of another. And then we're going to move to this. We need 6. Then we're going to move to this one. We need 8. And then we're going to move to this one. And we need 5. This one's going to be quite simple. So let's just lay it out. We got 1 here. And then it's going to go in the bottom corner. Then we're going to put 1 here. And 1 here. 1 there, and there. Then we're going to take the next color, go here, here, and there, here, there, and there. You could already see a block forming here. Now we're going to take the one that has 8, slide it in there. Wow, I almost laid this out perfect. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it don't. And then we're going to take the 5 and go down the center, just like this. And there is our layout for our first block in this video. So we're going to go ahead and sew these two like this together. We're going to leave it on the machine. Then we're going to add this and that, and so on and so forth. Leave it on the machine, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's take our first blocks, right sides together, slide them through, 1/4 inch seam, just like that. Let's take our second 2, right sides together, sew them on through, and we're just going to keep going until that whole first row is sewn together. All right, so since there is no diagonal seams in this whole entire thing, we're just going to press right, left, and the whole entire row will get pressed that way. So it's just going to start with the right, go left, right, and so on and so forth. This one will be left, and then this one will be right. And we're just going to go ahead and leave them together, grabbing that next row, which is closest to your left side. And sew the next ones on through. This is called web piecing or chain piecing. I'm just going to keep going until all of these are sewn together. All right, now that they are all sewn together, the top row is going to the right, left, and to the bottom goes right. So now all we need to do with them being finger pressed, right sides together, you can see even being finger pressed that my seams are going in opposite directions and they're pretty much staying. We're going to go ahead, line those up, and we're going to sew them together. All right, so now that we have a block, let's press it nice and flat. All right, so we're going to give it a good press. You can see I'm just slightly giving it a tug while it's upside down, making sure those seams are going the way I finger pressed everything. We're going to turn it around and press from the top. I always use steam because my iron constantly steams. I think it helps get a flatter block that way. Plus my ironing board is filled with 2 layers of wool batting. Okay, so here is our nice flat block. Let's go measure it. And here we have a nice 10.5-inch block. You can see it goes 10.5 this way, 10.5 that way. So here was our diagram, and there's the block. For you guys, the block can actually be the diagram. All right, let's get on to the next block. For block number 2 today, we're going to make this. And I am going to be replacing some of these colors. So for my half square triangles that are blue and purple, we need 8 of each color. So I chose 8 of those and 8 of those. Now we have 5 for the green. So for that 5 green, we're going to just do yellow. In the yellow, we're going to do 6 red. And then for this brown color, we're going to do 3 green. And for the orange, we're going to do 3 of a light blue. So let's go ahead, and before we do anything, most of this can get laid out, except for the half square triangles, which all of these are going to get pieced together. So we're going to go ahead and lay the rest of the block out. So it looks like we have 3 right here. And then we're going to do 3 right here, 3 on this side like this, 3 on this side like that. And now we just need to put this yellow there, 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 and there, like this. And then the only thing we need to make is the half square triangles. So let's go make these half square triangles. All right, so the same as every time we make these, all we need to do, right sides together. And to keep them 2.5 inches, we are sewing on the line from point to point. You can draw the line, you can have some seam tape, you can have pencil drawing on your machine. That's what I used to have, and then the seam tape came to me, and well, that's my new thing. So we're going to go from corner to corner, and then to achieve what we need, we're just going to be cutting away 1/4 inch away from this center line. So let's go ahead and put all 8 of these together. Some people have been curious what I am doing with all these leftovers. So let me, before I press those, show you what I'm doing with these leftovers. So I have this book, which has all of the drawings, these we've already done, that I'm keeping all of my cutoffs in. Typically, I just throw them in here, but let me show you real quick what I am doing with them. I'm actually taking them in sets of 2, keeping the colors together, and I'm going to sew one group together like this. So it's sideways with the green, and then I'm going to go the opposite way with my undercolor. And I literally am sewing all of them together like this. So when I am finished all of these, I will be making a quilt out of all of these. But for now, let's put them in my book. So I just stack them up. And you can see I have some already made. And I've already made this combination before. Look at that. So I just stick them in here, just like that. And when I am done, I will be making whatever I can out of this bag. It's not super thin, but it's definitely filled. And I'll make what I can out of this. Okay, so let's put them in their spot. So the blue was representing the blue, so I'm going to put it like this and like that, downward and downward, almost pinwheel-like, going all the way around like that. So there's my block. It's not the prettiest, but mine are just being made with these scraps. But I've told you guys before, these can be made with anything you want, any colors you want, if you want to do something specific. This is just the idea of a 25 patch block for your quilt projects. So now I'm going to go ahead and sew these together. And then I'm going to add this, that, and this. So let's get to that. Here we go at the machine. I'm going to grab the first 2. 1/4 inch seam, slide them through. Second 2, 1/4 inch seam, slide them through. You pretty much get the drift already. Fairly simple to understand. And then we're going to cut that, and I'm going to do the same thing that I do most of the time, is right, left, right, left, and right. So I'm going to go ahead and sew the next block onto all of these and continue on the rest of the way through the block. All right, so there we have it. A nice 10.5-inch block. I will have to say with this one, this would be kind of cool if you made this over and over again, but the next color, so say it was sitting this way in a block and all the blocks were going. So your next block would have these three right here, you know what I mean? Or this color in this spot right here to create like a 4 thing. And then it would also create another pinwheel in the corner. And then if you were to go down, put the opposite color here. So say red is in the block that's below it, and then, or red right here. It would create like a totally different look as well as some hidden pinwheels. I actually think that would be really cool. So this is something, this is one of those blocks that you can play around with and make whatever, something really, really cool out of. So just a thought. Anyways, here is the picture one more time. And there's the block, so you can see it's pretty much the same, except for I changed where the colors lay. Don't forget, if you are new to my channel, to subscribe down there, like my videos, and share with your quilty friends. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.